So today we're talking about The Shining, which was probably one of the best horror books I have ever read in my entire life. This was Stephen King's psychological thriller. It was actually the third book that he had ever written, and it deals with his personal experiences with alcoholism. The Shining, the book, is not based on the same premise as the movie, which is the dismantling of the psychological state of Jack, but on the psychic abilities of his son, Danny. His psychic abilities are called The Shining. Danny's perceptive mind has the ability to see the horrors that the hotel possesses. The hotel where him, his mother, and his father are staying at to care for that winter alone. But he is the first to realize that they are far from alone there. 3 years after the release of The Shining, the book, the movie came out in 1980, making it what some people call one of the greatest films of all time. The Shining left me with a myriad of feelings. I felt sick, I felt shock, I felt tenderness, I felt horror, I felt love, I felt pity. But one of my favorite things about it is that it's such a straightforward story. It's one of King's first novels, and he still hasn't developed a lot of depth, but he sure knows what he is doing. I was afraid to close my eyes at night and turn all my lights off. That's how fabulous this novel was. So if you feel a bit intimidated to take it on, keep in mind that it's very simple and easy to read. You'll be done with it within a few days, and you'll be glad it's over. This book is what gave Stephen King a reputation as a novelist of horror and what soon would become the master of. I'm a bit more biased. I actually enjoyed the film a bit more than I enjoyed the novel because a few elements that were not in the novel were thrown in there. For example, the fact that the Overlook Hotel was possibly built on an Indian burial ground, which is why they had such bad luck and it was haunted, and there were tons of Native American elements thrown into the film. I mean, it is just one of the best filmed movies of all time. I mean, I can't compare it to the novel. I gave it a 4 out of 5 on Goodreads, but I would have given it a 4.5 if I could have. If you're into psychological horror, then you are going to love this novel. If you're not into psychological horror, the story isn't that gruesome. What's scary is the dismantling of the psychological state of everybody, including little 5-year-old Danny, who is too young and innocent to fully understand the things that are going on. But his innocence is what makes the novel so wonderful. I found myself yelling several times, "No, Danny, don't go down that hallway. Danny, do not open that door. Danny," just constantly shouting and caring about Danny. So you're gonna love the aspect of that. You're gonna really feel as if you're taking care of him. You're gonna root for him, and you're gonna love that the novel is based on his point of view, which is something that we really miss out on in the movie. So give it a try. I hope you guys love it as much as I did, and that's my review of The Shining by Stephen King.